just accidentally turned the music off. But hello, Omni Gang. I am ready for another live stream tonight. I honestly did wake up a little bit earlier today than yesterday, but I once again had such a horrible sleep. I think it was last night that there was a false fire alarm. I think I tweeted about that. Let me actually check right here. There's still about 30 seconds left to the ad break here on Twitch. Hello, everybody on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, just click on my profile right here. And yeah, I indeed did have that happen. I can just zoom in here. How does one zoom in? Okay, that works. Okay. Like a snapshot thing within Opera GX. I didn't know that this was a thing. Yeah, I learned to do that last night at... What time was it? 4? Oh, yeah. This is actually kind of funny what time it ended up happening. You can see? 4:41 is when I tweeted it out. The fire alarm literally went off at 4:20 on the dot. I wish I was joking. And I was having a hard time sleeping anyways. That made me not able to sleep for at least another couple of hours. So, love that for me. The universe doesn't want me to have a sleep schedule. But I am still going to be streaming daily. I'm actually kind of getting into the groove of this. I don't know really how much this has been helping my grow. You know, besides just the things that I have been doing on stream. But I've been having a lot of fun with it anyways, so I'm looking forward to day 2 here of doing some more encounters for Shiny Lugia. We are here in FireRed version because we got Deoxys in our last Shiny hunt. I actually should be able to just show this off. Do I not have that? Let me just put in a command here. I should actually pin this as a little bookmark so I can actually get to it a little bit easier. There we go. Yeah, let me switch on over to the desktop scene. Here is our shiny Deoxys. Let me just come in here and we're gonna zoom right in. So there's also the shiny Inkay, which was the first one that we actually got with our shiny hunting little layout. We only got it in 38 encounters, knocking out Pokemon in Lumio's sewers. It doesn't actually show all the information, like, right in one go. I'd have to click that for all the extra stuff, but this is the Deoxys. In only 1,037 encounters, only like 5 days ago. So, pretty good time, honestly. That was really under odds. And now we're going for Lugia, and after that, Ho-Oh and Naval Rock, because I want to actually wipe the save file on this at some point. Probably in the next, like, 2 or 3 months, because once I'm done Pokemon Ruby doing the Nuzlocke Master Quest in that game, the second one that I have planned is Pokemon FireRed. And I want to be able to have all of my Pokemon actually available to use and send off to, like, my Pokemon Ranch, Battle Revolution, all of those extra little spin-off games, as well as all the mainline games in the future generations. So, I want to actually get all of this stuff done. Let me just switch back on over to the console scene here. Man, I feel like my throat is on fire. I really do need to start drinking a little bit more water, like, on the regular. That's better. So, do a quick little encounter here. This has to see that the counter is working. No, it's not, because I didn't even turn it on Whoops. I always do this, man. I literally always do this. Hey, run that as administrator. I could have sworn I already turned it on because I already opened the extra little screen this time. So this way I don't have to worry about it not even working. At least so I thought. So now this should be working. We'll go into our second encounter. And I'll turn the game music back on. You have the audio a little bit quieter, but I was thinking I'm actually gonna swap it. Let's look at minus 20 before, I think. So it's at minus 30 now. 10 decibels lower. Not as shiny, so that's another reset right there. And because I took too long on the audio there, I have to make this go down by just 2. But it is working. That is great to see. So we're gonna get straight into this. I wanted to actually do a couple of things while I'm doing a live stream tonight, so it's gonna be a little bit more chill. I'm planning on going for actually a lot longer than we have been for the last little while. If you go to my Twitch VODs, all my YouTube VODs are currently unviewable privated because I'm planning on actually moving them all to a separate live channel. Again, finally realized that it's actually not really doing all that much good for my channel to have all my live streams public on my YouTube. Not that I would really notice per se, because I'm not uploading any videos, but that's precisely the problem. I'm getting a little bit lazy cutting the corners in some little ways, so I want to actually have some live channels set up, which I do. I think exactly in two months from now, and maybe 5 days. So I'll be able to verify it, and I'll actually be able to upload videos longer than 15 minutes, which of course, every live stream I do is usually a minimum of an hour. So definitely gonna be a good thing to get that all set up. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna go for at least 2 hours today. I think that's the plan. That means we'll be going until 1 AM my time, but chances are, because I know my sleep schedule has been so terrible, we might actually go for like 3 hours, 2.5 hours tonight. So I'm gonna have to try and keep myself a little bit entertained. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do quite yet. I do know at 3 AM there is going to be the new episode 4 of Invincible Season 4. So I'm really looking forward to watching that because, oh my god, the first 3 episodes were fire. They were absolutely neat. I can't even believe, like, honestly, the little trailer from today, episode is covering stuff that wasn't even in the comics. Like, after, I think, maybe Season 2 came out, I did do a little bit of reading ahead into like Season 3, maybe to the Season 4 territory. Although a lot of it I have actually seen, so it is kind of like, you know, newish to me. But they're going into hell. So Mark's going to hell, and the whole, like, I think it was Damien Darkblood is his name. That whole, like, plot from Season 1, like, where he was, like, investigating Nolan, Cecil sent him back to hell. I am, like, so excited to actually see this. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be live streaming, but I'm not live streaming past 3 AM. I'm going to tell you that right now. I want to go right ahead and just enjoy a nice, good hour wasted morning. Help me get to sleep watching the new episode. It's like, honestly, probably one of my favorite ongoing series out right now. My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2 ends in one more episode next week. So, actually, no, wait, no, it's gonna be Tuesday. It's Monday. It's not already Tuesday. What am I saying? Honestly, you can tell my sleep schedule's been so destroyed. I don't even have like a good frame of time anymore. I'm thinking like I'm a day ahead. Some days I think I'm a day behind, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my sleep schedule lately. But insomnia, or what was it? Insomnia Omni is literally like the most accurate emote that I have on my Twitch channel right now. Out of all of them, I think that one, I think it should be probably a basic one, and if it's not, I need to make it a basic one because it's probably the one that's actually applicable to 90% of like my live streams every single time I go live. Especially considering I've been going late every single day. But I have a feeling, you know, like on top of my game, obviously, because I'm pushing myself a little bit more to live stream on a daily basis. And it's a little bit of an adjustment, you know, getting used to turning on my social battery in this way, you know, talking the entire like hour, however long that I'm live streaming for. Because I always want to be entertaining, you know, I want to be in a good time. Like I said yesterday, for everyone who goes on live, just scrolling for a second. But if I'm gonna be live streaming, like for as long as I plan to today, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to take it a little bit more relaxed. Let's see. We're at 177 encounters so far, so we'll be hitting 200 pretty soon. Probably might even get there before we've even been live for half an hour. It would be really cool if we could get all the way up 500 encounters tonight. I don't know how realistic that is. We'll definitely get to 300. Definitely, easily. Probably 400 minimum within 2 hours, I'd say. I just don't know. I don't know how well things are gonna go. Probably take a little while. While we're actually last encounter, I do want to take a quick second to switch on over to the Toad Cam here, as I think y'all might have noticed. It's got a little bit of a different angle, so I don't know. She's out right now, poking her head out there. Yeah, she's got her head poking out of her hole. Very dark, so it's low. And, you know, with her being low to the ground, it's gonna be hard to see her. I can see her eye though, because I know exactly where she is, but yeah, I flipped the direction of the Toad Cam, just put the tank around, so that way you guys can actually get a better view of her during the day. So she'll be visible at all times. I think, oh, whoops, wrong scene. I think I want to actually probably keep the Toad Cam on more often now, so I can actually get a little bit more footage of her for you guys. I think the Toad Cam is probably just going to be a little bit of mainstay. Now, what that means for channel points redemption, turn on the Toad Cam, probably means I'm going to remove that off of Twitch. I'll probably also want to just get rid of the Cricket Cam redemption. Honestly, I think it's probably maybe something I might consider keeping, because, you know, the Toad Cam is what I have on all the time. But the Toad Cam is, like, obviously the main thing I have. Cricket Cam, very situational, and not nearly as much action. Only action that comes from the Cricket Cam is the Cricket Cam watching the crickets get eaten by the little blue scoop to go get eaten by the toad on toad camp. So at the end of the day, honestly, I am kind of questioning. I am questioning how I mean, I'm not gonna make any split decisions, quite yet. But I think the Toad Cam one, it's not really needed anymore. I'll open up a slot for me to add something else. I don't know what that would be, but I think I would very much so have something with related, maybe. Yeah, that's just having a cricket cam alone is so much better. So just to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47. I did have 50. Now I've only got 49. I am definitely gonna have to go ahead and figure something out. If anyone else has like an idea to fill out that final slot, go ahead. Not that I imagine there would be many ideas anyone would really be able to come up with like that, because of the fact that there's 49 different ones. Granted, I do believe that I just had an idea to maybe see if I can make it like spawn in a wild Pokemon. I need to look this up. StreamAvatars. Okay, I need to fix my posture. I'm just gonna lower the armrests of the chair here. I think it's just kind of getting in the way a little bit. Although not much lower. Hey then. Set. How many duels at a time? Not interested. Google stop freaking recommending AI. Holy. Another regular Lugia. Not really say whether or not you can have like multiple people at a time. There's not even enough like StreamAvatars at the moment to do that, so let me come here real quick. Add in another one of these bots again. Nightbot, you're gonna be unfortunately sacrificed into the soccer set. Like this do. Cool. Omni Omen bot. Okay. Now. really just not working? I am not making any typos there. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's why. That makes more sense. Let me test something. Patch or worm? Yeah, I can only have one at a time. All right, so that's a pipe dream. I'm not gonna do that. I won't waste my time with that. Good to know. Let's see. Earthworm kicked my ass there. So rest in peace to my shadow Lugia avatar there, and rest in peace to that regular Lugia. Soft descent into the void. God, I need to stop saying so much, dude. Looks like Steam sale for spring has finally started, which is cool. Not that I will have any chance actually participating in it. Not that I'd want to. I have pretty much everything that I'd want. I think there's nothing that I actually want from Steam's like little sales, except for like maybe DLC. Some of the games that I have. I know last Christmas, honestly, was a really good Christmas, and I got a lot of the things that I wanted. So, no, I really have a lack of want. I really would just wanna, honestly, have money to be able to take care of myself and my mom even better. Ugh, I need to find something to do to get my mind occupied. This is very monotonous, but Poseidon was doing the Route Master, Route 30, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. If anyone's watched that series on Twitch, I was saying at one point how, you know, like, shiny hunting is something that you have on like your first, or like on your second monitor, you know, and you're doing something else on your first. So that's why I have 4 monitors, A, but B, yeah, it's dead on right. I can definitely feel it now. Okay. 3 more encounters and I'm going to be at 200. Well, that's pretty good. Pretty decent pace, I suppose. One. And I guess I'll just have to keep thinking about the final channel point redemption. Honestly, I hope I'll actually be able to do something. Like the cricket cam one, honestly, dude. Yeah. I feel like shit, I'll just remember that. I feel like these are things that like I would rather, you know, want to do guys. I feel like I'm protecting my wants or my desires and trying to put some of the control to you guys rather than manning up, assuming my responsibility to decide whether or not I want to set up a freaking camp. I think that'd probably be the way to do it. So yeah, I am just gonna let that not be something that I do. Over 200 encounters so far. And now I need to think of 2 more channel points redemptions. That's great. Honestly, I do love the Lakes Guardian. Like, my mind is going so blank every now and then. But I really do love the Lake Guardian theme. Like, they are my favorite, honestly, trio. A lot of the trios throughout the generations. Because this Mesprit especially, I have a special connection with it. Because when I was a little kid, you know, it wasn't very often that I had dreams that felt like real life as a little kid, you know. With almost like, you know, being good not being a nightmare. You know, I'd have some realistic ass nightmares, that's for sure. But I never had any good dreams that were like anything like creative or fun. And I had this dream one time where I had a little Mesprit that was just kind of like almost like a pet, like my dogs have been to, you know, Tess and Ruby, and it was just the like most realistic dream I think I had ever had. I woke up crying because it was over. So honestly, I've always really liked Mesprit because of that. You know, wanting to have that dream again. Such a long time growing up as a little kid, and then just kind of holding on to that, you know, connection because of that dream, holding on to the love I had for it from that very moment all throughout this time. So I really do like this theme quite a bit. Brings me right back to my childhood too, playing Pokemon Platinum. It was fun trying to chase it down and catch it when I was a stupid little kid and didn't understand how the roamers worked all that well. Or, you know, have the brain capacity to think of a good strategy to go ahead and try to catch one. I didn't really think all that well of just going in and out of the same route for a little bit to try and easily catch the roamers. I made it a little bit hard, probably for Heart Gold, Soul Silver too. But I had the shiny legendary beasts in my first playthrough. I'm pretty sure of Heart Gold, Soul Silver most likely, so I don't even think I really worried about it. Just I don't even have the save file, so you know, I have no way to really remember. I have no way to remember. So long ago. Let's see, Winnie the Pooh's birthday, Albius Sanctuary. Honestly, my Higa is quite a bit of an inspiration, like with Albius Sanctuary, for a little bit of the stream's like layout here, I suppose, because it was like really people like her and Ants Canada. Although I really am not a fan of his views on AI and his usage of it in his videos, thumbnails lately. I mean, come on, dude. I think it's tasteless. Very tasteless. He makes great content, but finally went great, but you know, people like them, Mike Taichila, I'm sure there's a few others. I'm just forgetting the names up right now. Like with reptile content and herpetology. Just caring for animals, you know, and the way Maya does it all live too, like without the sanctuary and all the camps that are there. Like, I really do love it so much. I think it's honestly probably one of the things that made me think of wanting to do the toad cam myself. And I think I owe that to her. I owe credits to her for that. There's not many people that actually have little things like that, I don't think. I mean, I know obviously from a lot of the Pokemon streamers in the community that have pets, like Party Arlie, like she has like little cat towers, and even on TikTok I see some creators like that stream and have like little platform for like corgi. I don't know if anyone's seen that, like streamer, their little corgi that just sits up sometimes like this, you know, standing straight on its butt. Oh, it's such a cute little dog, and it reminds me of how Ruby would sit, you know. Doesn't do that all the time. She does it mainly when she's begging. Although most of the time she's begging, she's usually just standing upright. But I honestly really do think it's so cool to make your animals a part of your live stream. And that's why I ended up doing what I could to have my live stream actually have Toad Cam and now the Cricket Cam as well. I need to start doing my live streams earlier on in the day so I can actually make better use of them when they are actually lit up. Because that nighttime mode, you know, obviously I can't be giving UVB to my little toad at midnight. That would be a little bit probably bad for her. Whatever Toad's equivalent of a circadian rhythm is. And I don't really think it's just a good idea, honestly, for the crickets either, because they are, you know, more inclined to be in the dark than anything else. So I always turn that one's light off a little bit earlier, like usually shortly after 8 lately, because I wake up late. I want to give them like an extra hour of light at the very least, you know, make up for that difference. So, you know, sometimes I'll have it on a little bit later, but yeah. There's not a lot that I would use the cricket cam for. I don't really think there's a lot that's interesting about it for you guys to want to even see it, so I do hate to simplify things a little bit more, but you know, in February I did really go all out on trying to improve everything, you know. I didn't watch the entire month pretty much, except for like 5 days maybe max. And all that time, you know, I just kept feeling like I needed to do more and more and more. Keep making my stream better, so you know, later down the line, I can be in a better position and actually be happy with the way things are. It's kind of funny that at this point, after all that hard work, the thing that's making me happy is getting to actually downsize and simplify things. But, you know, sometimes it's probably for the better. I think it'll definitely be a little bit better anyways for anyone coming into the live stream. Besides, now that I have the little holder for my mic right on my mic here, like I mean the holder for my GoPro on my mic here, having a little overhead view again properly, I don't really think I'm gonna have to set up all that often anyways. So it's probably gonna just be stuck right there waiting to do its thing for whatever reason I'd have the overhead view for. I'd have to do a little bit of experimenting to see maybe if I might be able to actually zoom in with just like the GoPro stores if I wanted to use the overhead view and open up like the DS, Game Boy, or even just a Switch, you know, to do shiny hunting on my other games while doing, you know, this at the same time, doing the multi-shiny hunting. I don't know. It feels like the GoPro is very hard to work with because of the fact that it doesn't actually have any way for me to like adjust the brightness or the exposure or anything like that while it's being used as a webcam, which is for obvious reasons very inconvenient. So I can't really make sure that it's actually going to be able to record everything properly with my auto counter to actually go ahead and do things the right way. Plus, the way that the app works, I don't even think it would work all that well either. I really don't think it would work all that well. I'm pretty sure every single time that I've tried to use the auto counter with the GoPro, because it's not like a capture card like this, you know, every single time, I think because it's a little bit different, and sometimes even when I just retake it in the first place, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't want to count anything from the GoPro, but it'll always, without fail, count from here on the capture card. But that does bring up the fact that I have my 3DS capture card, so I could start doing some other hunts on that as well. And I mean, you know, I'll at the very least have 2 different games going at the same time if I want, without having any issues with my auto counter. Make things actually work pretty well for me. It's just the only problem is, you know, this is a 3DS capture card, not a DS capture card. So there's no little slot for my Game Boy games. I can't play 2 of like FireRed and Leaf Green or 2 of Generation 3. If I hadn't, you know, messed up and sold up my original capture card, Elgato HD60, when I was trying to raise funds to try and save Fresca's life. I mean, which I don't regret selling for that reason at all. It was very much worth it. I just, I'd be able to have my Switch going at the same time and also have that go. Not worried about whether or not the auto cannon was going to work for that when I was doing the like Switch version of FireRed. But I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon because I'm not doing the Nuzlocke Master Quest on FireRed. That is not how that is going. The way it's worked is I either come ahead here and get all of the shiny Pokemon in time before I finish Pokemon Ruby's Nuzlocke Master Quest, or, you know, I have to keep shiny hunting in this game until I get all the targets that I have planned, and from there on, you know, probably switch to Pokemon Coliseum first instead of doing Pokemon FireRed second. Like, I wanted to do Pokemon Ruby, FireRed, Coliseum, and then Sapphire, Leaf Green, XD Gale of Darkness, finish it off with Pokemon Emerald. But honestly, that's not really gonna work all that well. I think I probably might actually do XD Gale of Darkness last. Because one thing I actually do really enjoy doing is using that game as a main little hub for all of my Pokemon. So obviously, it's got the most up-to-date animations. There are some battle animations like Psychic that I really do enjoy a lot more in Pokemon Coliseum than I do in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. But honestly, XD Gale of Darkness also will be able to show off the proper attack form model of the shiny Deoxys that I got. So even if I trade it over, I just have to do a lot of catching of wild Pokemon first, and also do some shiny hunting of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Wow, God, probably gonna be another night at the start. Yeah, honestly, dude. There's a lot I'm looking forward to. There's a lot I'm looking forward to. Yeah, honestly, it feels so good to be able to do some shiny hunting again. Like, I really know that this is one of the things that I am going to be doing and making a lot of content out of over however long I'm doing YouTube for. I'm only 24. I'm 25 in like 6 months, pretty much. 6-7 months. Oh my god, I said the goddamn number. I really can't escape it, can I? But yeah, once I turn 25, hey, if I'm lucky, that means I'll be a quarter of the way through my life. Maybe I just bit under it. Fingers crossed. So I got a lot of time in my life, as long as I don't do anything stupid and accidentally die too soon. I want to be able to hopefully start getting work on actual YouTube content soon, so I can enjoy maybe, you know, some fruits of my labor, all of the long live streams that I've done so far. It'd be really cool, and I'd really love to be a little bit more, I guess, a part of the community than I already am. Just lurking in the Twitch chats and piping in here and there or whatever. I don't know what the saying is. There's like a saying that's on my mind, but that's like not like exactly think of what the right words would be. I hope I said the right thing. Oh god, can I just say Lugia's spray is so good in this game. I love it so much. Oh man, I cut my elbow, dude. On the little spike in this freaking chair, dude. It's been a while since I've had a little scrape from it. That's why I got rid of this shirt. That one I thought was better, but it's not better, so I gave it to my sister. I'm hoping that she'll be able to get some good use out of it, you know. maybe when she moves out, you know, one little less piece of furniture for her to have to worry about. Um, Speaking of her, I hope she realized when I was getting mom her ice cream that I cleaned all of the stuff that she cooked for dinner that she wanted. She made me some KD for dinner. Pretty early on today, I actually had like dinner in the evening at a normal human time. This grape really hurts. It's like a thin one, too. Oh, those ones are just as irritating as paper cuts. That sucks, but yeah, she made me some dinner, and I actually had some cake afterwards. And let me just say, I've been eating good the last couple of days, dude. I've been eating very good. I'm like actually kind of getting hungry for more cake just talking about it, bringing it up. I think I might do a little breaky break. Go wander off into the kitchen, get a little plate again of some more cake myself. And then wash my fork plate again, maybe. If I put it in the sink, I don't know what I did with it. Might have just left it on the counter. That should be great. That'll make my job a lot easier. Yeah, I'm really honestly enjoying this so much. Being back to live streaming on a regular basis. Can I just say, even on the days where I've had like a lot more pain, I mean today was one of those days because now that we're really getting into spring now, my god, migraine season is back. You know, this really is my happy place. Hey, Mommy, speaking of my happy place, there's the #1 person who makes me happier than anyone else in the world. Glad to see you can make it to the live stream. We're about to hit 250 encounters for just shiny Lugia here, so we came at a pretty good time. Good time here. It'd only be crazier if we got like the shiny Lugia on encounter number 250 here. That would be the craziest thing. But no, I really do honestly love live streaming so much, being able to play my games here and actually, you know, have something come out of it besides just, you know, the enjoyment that I would get normally when I was just a little kid. You know, being an adult, my god. If you're not miserable, depressed, for whatever reasons, because, you know, the world is just flat out crappy sometimes, my god, dude, there's so many things to, like, be happy about, and, like, so many awesome things you can do, you know, with all your childhood passions. I mean, god. I guess there's a reason why I looked up to PewDiePie when I was a little kid. I want to be like PewDiePie when I'm older. Man, I really don't know how many encounters we're gonna get tonight. We're already at 250. We've been live for 45 minutes, roughly 46. We were at 160 when we first started, so we've almost already done 100 encounters. Just a few shy of that. That's pretty good pacing. I think we'll probably be able to get to 450 tonight. Maybe just 400, honestly. I was saying earlier on, I was thinking maybe what we'll get to at the end of the night is like 450 or 400. I might honestly be a little bit more likely we'll get the 400 encounters because my sleep schedule is destroyed. I know I am not getting to sleep like even past goddamn 3. So yeah, I'm just gonna stream for as long as I got the energy for rack up these encounters, and hopefully we'll be able to get the shiny Lugia and shiny Ho-Oh along with the other little targets I have planned afterwards in FireRed. So when I finish the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke Master Quest, I will actually have all the Pokemon in here be able to be transferred over to another game and reset the save file here so I can do the Nuzlocke Master Quest in this game next.
because FireRed was the second one that I wanted to do out of all of the 7 Generation 3 Pokemon games. Wanted to do Coliseum third, then Sapphire, then Leaf Green. And honestly, I'm a little bit tossed up between doing Emerald or XD Gale Darkness, like second last. I'm not sure which one I want to do as the final one, but probably might do XD Gale Darkness, I was saying, because honestly, I mean, it is my favorite Pokemon game. Honestly, it's perfect. Better than any other game to do all of the little training in Mount Battle. So I want to train up all of my Pokemon level 100 and, you know, see them in 3D, which I've always loved, you know, no matter how much faster it might be to grind in these games in some cases. I mean, I always have to give all of my Pokemon around in Mount Battle, all 300 Gauntlet, all 100 battles, so they can all get their little commemorative ribbon to send up into the future generations. Like, it's just, honestly, it's always been a ritual. Every Pokemon that I've ever used to, like, beat the champion or whatever that I was attached to in whatever way, using my team. Anything else, you know, that was kind of cool or rare. I don't think I did that for the shiny new rare females. Maybe, when I do some of the trading over after I'm finished shiny hunting in the cartridge for FireRed, maybe I'll have that as one of the Pokemon I try to train up and do Mount Battle, because those will make some very good long streams. Like, even if I don't have the energy for it, you know, dude, playing through Mount Battle all night long, all the way through, was something I did in my childhood on a regular basis. It was a nightly ritual for me. From when I was like 5 or 6, I swear to God. I remember passing out like my sister's bed when she was gone, using her big TV, and had the GameCube hooked up, and passing out on the bed while playing it. It was like, honestly, it's such a vibe being able to fall asleep playing Pokemon. I think it'll probably actually be worth doing it for like a whole marathon stream one time, doing like a whole stream just of all 100 battles, and keep going until I'm 100% done. That would be sweet, wouldn't it? That reminds me also, you know, the fact that there's going to be a lot of things in scale that I can do, but shiny shadow Pokemon not being possible in XD Gale of Darkness. Those limit how many different shiny Pokemon targets there are, but I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon that you can get traded with me by Duking in Pyrite Town, I think Larvitar, Shuckle, and Meditite, I believe. Those all can be shiny, so there's 3 shinies there. But then all 9 wild Pokemon can also be shiny, so that makes 12. And then the Eevee that you get as a starter can be shiny, so that makes 13. But then the Mount Battle starters that you get from beating Mount Battle 100 times, which you have to do 300 battles in a row, basically, to get all 3 Johto starters, with as a little consolation prize, having them with Blast Burn or Hydro Cannon or Frenzy Plant, depending on whatever type it is, as the Elemental Hyper Beams right at level 5, instead of having to wait until you get it up to their final evolution, because that's a requirement in every single game to get those moves in. There have to be a Charizard or a Typhlosion or Blaziken, etc., to get Blast Burn. Has to be Venusaur, Meganium, or Sceptile, etc., for the Frenzy Plant, Grass type, Hyper Beam. And same thing with the water types, Blastoise for Alligator, and Swampert. Thanks for the lurk, Mommy. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, honestly, it is gonna be probably 16 different hunts I can do doing hunting in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. But here's the thing as well. There's actually 17, not just 16, because of the fact that when you're shiny hunting for Eevee, your starter Pokemon, there is a shiny uncatchable Salamence that you can get from the very beginning tutorial battle sim. So why am I keep accidentally pressing B at the last second every time I get into here, trying to spam to get through that. 3 times in a row, dude. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna probably get taken a little bit. I think it's probably likely, depending on how many more encounters we get in the next few minutes, we'll probably be able to get to 400 encounters at least tonight. And I'll be pretty good. Get at least there, since that's over 300 encounters. Getting over 300 encounters in one night would be really good, because then we do that every single night that we do the live stream here for Shiny Hunting Lugia. We'd get this thing in literally no time at all. Like, if we got lucky again with the Deoxys. I know it's gonna take a lot longer. I have no doubts that my luck's not that good. If my luck was that good, man, I mean, I'd have to buy a lot more lottery tickets. And every time I buy a lottery ticket, I never win more than literally what I paid for. So, I'm expecting we'll probably go odds for this. I'll probably go full odds for this. So I really do need to just grind here to get the encounters and get this done before, you know, I get back into Rubino Stock Master Quest and it's too late. You know, I'm gonna just maybe even shiny hunt the Pokemon that I want in a different game instead. Like catch them in FireRed, you know, put on a Stock Master Quest, but then go ahead and shiny hunt them in Leaf Green maybe? I don't know. We'll figure things out, honestly, as I'm actually live streaming, getting back into doing this more often, longer, and yeah, definitely a lot more frequently, more times throughout the day. Just today, I have no energy to do that. I really hope I'm able to get like a good sleep tonight. I really need it. The Lugia is gonna be so noticeable when it is actually shiny there. Like you can tell from the Generation 5 sprite there with the animation. You know, it is a lovely little Pokemon there. And I think it is fantastic. If I can get it shiny here, I will see it right away, and it'll be another great reaction. I also have to remember I need to actually just do a clip right when it actually shows up here, so that way I'll actually be able to have my reaction, post that to all the social medias a little bit easier, because it wasn't like necessarily difficult to go ahead and Power Director, Cyberlink Power Director, to do my editing and turn it into a short. And I'm probably gonna actually want to do that anyways from now on for every future short that I make, because if I add captions, that's gonna make them perform a lot better. Like just put in that little tiny bit of effort, chef's kiss, and whatever other little editing. And honestly, because it's only like a minute long at the max is usually how I would go about it, because that's the clip length, like max or whatever. It's max length of clips on Twitch. I really do think this is going to be the best way to actually build up my skills and get back into the video editing roots. So all of the content that I have ready to make on YouTube, actually put out there as videos, real videos. I'll be a little bit more prepared for that to actually make more quality content. So right now, going to my folders here for my current video projects. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things here that I want to be able to actually record. No, not even record. I think there's 3 things that I want to finish recording, but there are currently. Oh no, wait, no, there is 4 things I'm currently still recording things for, but there's 4 other things that I am finished doing all the recording for, pretty much, for my live streams, and all I need to do now is just put them together into a video, actually do that. So I got my work cut out for me. I'm not sure what's going on here. For whatever reason, I can't move this folder. Sound. That ain't going crazy. I don't know. It might be. I don't think I have anything open too. Like, no. I probably had to just restart my PC to be able to do that, and I'm not doing that in the middle of a live stream. Are you kidding me? Okay, so Sakura posted 10 minutes ago. Let's see. On TikTok here, and potentially do something. I want to test if I can possibly use that little player at all. You're a Bees theme? Hell yeah. Moderation setting? Nothing. I got no moderation settings. It's like 0 way for me to use the player here. It looks like, which is a very unfortunate thing. I wish. Try and you try. Tools, live center. Is there any way to use this? Let me just take a look through here again. I got another one first time. A little bit here, so might even be for some like month. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I don't really use any of them. So it'd be very cool if I could right now. See if there was a way I could use like TikTok in a better way, because I'm not getting many views from my live streams anymore, okay? TikTok doesn't seem to be promoting me at all. Which TikTok's whole point was to help obviously get me out there a little bit more. And I'm not gonna stop using it just because it's not going according, to plan. Just because I'm not getting the results that I'd love to see. However, I really want to improve everything that I'm doing here. I want to make sure that I'm doing my best. I need to do my best here. So, see, way to use the flare. I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot more research into using TikTok for my multi-streaming. I have to do a whole lot more. Quality looks great. I'm sure the audio might be fine. I don't actually know for sure. For certain, but I appreciate it, Mommy. I'm just brainstorming, you know, things. Cause I read earlier on that, oh well, there's ad break going on. You probably can't even hear me, can you? Whoops. But thank you, Mommy. Just gonna have a little sip of water right now. Ad break is done. Then I will reply. Almost at 300 encounters too. So hopefully the ad break will finish right before we get there. What? For another 50 encounters after that. And I'll take another little break to go grab myself some cake. Alright. I'm so cringe sometimes, but honestly I'm starting to embrace it. I'm embracing the cringe because it's so much better, you know? I feel so much less miserable being cringe than I would, you know, stifling myself. But welcome back from the ad break, Omni Gang. Welcome back, Mommy. Thank you so much. There we go. I appreciate it. Honestly, not really worried about it, you know. I'm not feeling a little bit discouraged. It's just, I know there's always going to be more ways I can do things even better and better. And this month alone has been the biggest proof of that. Just even doing an hour of video games, you know, before I plan to go for twice as long tonight, but all this level of consistency just from this month alone has led to everything being so much better than every other month so far in the last like 5 months. That this has been the best month I've had in 3.5 years, and this is without having any like raids happening to my channel, you know. I'm not having like a bunch of prime subs besides you, Mommy. You're my number one. I love how we both said that at the same time. Text to voice. Jinx. That's hilarious. We really are psychic. We're bonded, man. We really are. But yeah, that's number one thing. I'm happy. And this is my happy place. So, happier than any other thing has made in like a long time, man. Now that I've been back to this on a regular basis. And it's gonna feel so much better when I start working on YouTube content. So much better. It's like two different shiny hunting videos pretty much already. Including the Rumble weekend shiny hunting that I did. Shiny Deoxys, Rumble weekend. And after that, well, I guess we'll see what happens after that. I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to do. But when it comes to like the main channel, I mean, there's like a couple of things that I wanted to do. I did start like a little playthrough of Super Monkey Ball on Friday, but I didn't actually watch the little cutscenes. I feel I did the game dirty by doing that. Even if it was a little bit cringe, I need to embrace it. I need to just enjoy it and get some content out of my reactions. If I'm like cringing my ass off, that'll probably be funny for a video. It's like it'd be cool to have like a Super Monkey Ball video. It's like one of the first videos that I do for my YouTube channel on Omni Omen itself, not the trainer Omni, because it's niche, you know. And I want to do a variety of games, you know? Not just like a couple of things here and there, like Minecraft. Yeah, I obviously have all my Pokemon stuff on its own little channel for a reason, because this is my main passion. I'm going to be making a lot of content on. In that case, it's a lot better to just keep all my Pokemon content stuck on that channel. Although, not really too sure if it'd be worth it to have my live stream go onto that channel as well, especially if I don't even have any subscribers on it right now. If the live streams are just dead on this channel, I don't know, man. That trainer Omni's probably gonna stay as the little bot for my live streams here. Maybe, we'll see. We are at 310 encounters after this one, and 40 more encounters, 350 encounters. We're gonna have a little bit of a break so I can grab some cake. I love how that rhymes so much, man. I really do. Alright, thank you for the lurk again, mommy. Enjoy the rest of the stream and chilling out. Honestly, I appreciate the banter every once in a while. Oh crap! There goes the golden cup. Honestly, I have a little bit of garbage I need to clean up. I'm sorry about your pain, mommy. I'm sorry you're still going through that. Honestly, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is such a goddamn pain in the ass. If I go through what you're going through, man, one day, man, oh my lord. The only thing I'll take in solace is that I'll be able to, you know, enjoy maybe pampering myself a little bit more, taking a little bit better care of myself, even if I'm forced to, instead of just doing it out of choice. Gosh. Like, seriously, mommy, feel better. Just take it easy. Don't push yourself to have to listen if, like, it's hurting your head too, migraines. My heart breaks for you. I really hope, honestly, once the weather is finally done, you know, being so wacky, we actually get into spring properly with the warm weather. Hopefully, our pain flare-ups will get a lot less worse. Because, I mean, this was like the first time in like a while. I went to sleep with the migraine coming on, wake up with it. I love you more, mommy. Feel better. I'm gonna probably tell Ruby to move here. I actually scoot in a little bit more. I really do need to have better posture here. I haven't had any posture checks in a little while, but I'm remembering it, so maybe that's why. Hi, baby. I love you. Camera lagging there? Yeah, I was just lagging there at the, like, right time, quote unquote, while Ruby was doing her thing. Listen, just very quickly there. My knee's hurting. Like, I got this little burning in my knee. Oh my god. It's been happening every once in a while, off and on. Some of my scars, like, have been hurting a lot all over my body. Forehead, a little scar that I have on my forehead there. My, like, even my arm here, like, a more recent cut. I don't know. I don't remember where I got it from. If it was from this or what. Maybe accidentally whacking into something, you know, being clumsy. I can't remember what it was. But thank you for the posture check, mommy. I don't know. It really is a really bad pain day for not just you. I'm just managing it a little bit better than I normally do, which is probably thanks to the fact that I've had so much yummy food lately. Ruby. just want to jump up. Come on up. Come on. I'm worried, like, I look, it's like fucking football right now or something. I guess that's why you need to not pull out your fur. Never had any trouble pulling out her own fur before. I don't know why she had to do that. Just made my head throb. Bending over. Checking her mouth, make sure she didn't have anything that she was gonna like die from. I think this should probably be a better moment to go have that little break to get myself some cake. So on the game, I'm gonna switch on over to the Toad Cam, turn on the audio for the game, leave the music on. Go in here. Little Mabel sticking out of her toad hole there. Or no, wait, she's right there. What? Oh, she's right in front of the pool. Oh, sick. So when she hops, when I fill up her pool here with some water, you're gonna see her come towards you guys. Go. She is going into her hole in a second. Man, it's so dark in here. It's very hard to see. Look at what? I don't know. It's probably easier to track her in the dark when you actually pay attention. You have eyes on her, not walk away. Oh, movement from her there. She is such a cutie. I really hope that this is gonna be a much better game from now on. I think it's gonna be. Anyways, on the game, I'm gonna be back. Just hit the BRB button here, and I'm gonna go grab some cake. So I'll be back in a few minutes. So, get a little bit of water or some food, snack it yourselves, and I'll be back. I'm back with Spare. Get another water since I finished this one, obviously. Smart thing to do, right? Except that one. I really do. Drink water so fast. I go through it so fast. Let me show y'all my cake. Yummy slice of cake from my grandma. It's her birthday. It's actually on Friday the 13th, believe it or not. So, yeah, she sent some cake over this weekend, which is nice. Very yummy cake, very much so. Enjoy this. And I'm gonna look forward to eating some here while we continue to do some more software sets. We're gonna get some good progress done tonight. Now I know Apple is exploring reverse direction of Ting. I'm gonna have to pay attention to her in the corner. Dude. Well, part of me almost wants to have that like 5 slices of cake. I don't know if you said you wanted it, mommy. I'm not gonna steal that from you. It's such good cake though. Like, it's been a while since I've had cake that I like this much. Oh, my God, I'm gonna shut up to actually eat it. No, it's probably not. Oh, it almost tastes like ice cream cake to me. Like, so yummy. Oh. Value agrees too, just the smell of it. I think I'll get back on. It's like, something sounds off. Just wanna get forked up. I'm really glad you reminded me of it, Mommy. I'm really glad you did. It's starting to taste a little bit fridgy though. Good before, but now. It seems to get cleaned out again. There's like so much crap in there. That probably doesn't need to be. What my hands are hands, you know. Having other people assume sometimes. Enjoy the work. Keep resetting my cake. Done it already. It's pretty fast, as usual. Piece of cake. You don't need a sugar. Whoops. Stop and set it again. No worries, Mommy. Enjoy the chilling out. Whether you're watching a live stream or not, take care of yourself. I love you. Appreciate you coming to the stream again, Mommy. Even if it's just for a little bit. definitely some good cake right there. I'm gonna open up a couple of packs of TCG Pocket in a moment. I think I want to do that real quickly here to get my dailies done out of the way. My free dailies. I didn't do them yet. 30 now. Okay. You guys can't see it. It's too bright, isn't it? Yeah, it's way too bright. Alright, let's do this one. Let's reset. And I'm gonna go to the phone scene quickly to show these quick little pack openings. See what we can get. Oh, puppy. That's regular Lugia. Okay. Get down. No. No. I said get down. Don't be greedy. Close that. Open this. 1 second on me, gang. There we go. 1, 2, Tandem Mouse, Tommy, a couple of new cards from the first pack. Hi, wow, you've been so tall now, man. Can't believe how much she's grown. It's crazy. Alright, 71 and 93. I think there's a new pack coming out in 3 days, which is Shiny Mega Pokemon. I think all of the hourglasses I've saved. Oh, look at that! Belleville, Fresca. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a sick Rainbow card. The rain and the electricity, that might be my favorite electric type. Oh my god. Like, rainbow card so far. That's so cool. Alright, that's getting screenshot for another little post on Twitter and Blue Sky. I love having more excuses to have some cool content to share. Let's add that to our decks. Good count there. And got some missions to claim. So we'll just quickly claim the little missions here. Continue to do some more soft sets. I don't know if I have another pack to open from the missions. We'll see in a moment. I hope that the counter went up there. Ah, God, my leg. Ah, my thigh is like so itchy where my elastic is. Like, no, wait, that's not even where the elastic is. That's just the bottom of my underwear, like the leg hole. It's irritating the hair of my skin so much. Wow. Even my body's feeling kind of sensitive now. I wonder if it's sympathetic pain or if I'm having a bit of a flare up too. So I've been feeling pretty good all day. I didn't feel like the most energetic, sure, but I haven't like really been hurt that bad. There is actually one more pack I can open, but it's gonna be tomorrow that I'll be able to open another deluxe pack. I'm looking forward to that. I really do want to open that up so I can have another chance at that shiny Giratina. Never did get that. One more little home scene switcheroony here. Claim this little pack and open it up. And make a Kangaskhan to start. Okay, there's a new EX card. It's been a while since I've gotten one actually. I think this might actually be the full, first, actual full-on, EX card that I've pulled that wasn't an illustration rare or a secret rare from this entire time I've opened up this set. The rates were honestly really bad for the EXs, I feel. Oh, Fantastical Parade, yeah, I'm sure this is way more. No, I got the Swampert, but How many of those do I have? Because I know I wonder picked that one. Honestly, dude, man. Look at that. Not many X's. Swampert, if I know I wonder pick that. Kangaskhan's the only other one, but that was an important one to get, actually, so that's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that result. Let's get back to software setting on the game. There in the shop for me and see if there's any wonder picks. Yeah, there's a little bonus pick thing with an event Pommy sticker. I didn't get it. Got an hourglass. Okay, I'll take that. Hourglass housekeeper. No, saving up for the next cool wonder pick that shows up. Also got a quest just for completing that one, so neat. I don't know. What are you doing? There's no wonder pick here for me to actually do right now. I haven't had many good wonder picks in Pokemon TCG Pocket lately that I've managed to have like full wonder pick points for the last like 2-3 days, maybe longer, and usually I use them up like daily, 3 hearts, and you only regenerate like 2 hearts a day. Like, I'll usually struggle to have any wonder pick points or hourglasses or whatever, or just the full hearts, without having to use the hourglasses. Yet here I am, just waiting away with all 5, knowing that I can only use like 4 max at a time. Like, it'd be worth it just to do a single ones, Oh, we got an invisible wild Pokemon. That one's not gonna work properly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do this last little quest that I almost forgot to claim. Go into the shop here in TCG Pocket, and after I do whatever last little things here that I can buy, I'm gonna actually go into Pokemon Sleep next. I want to see what I can do here. I think I just need to do the cooking for dinner, and that should be it. That should honestly be it. Go, another Lugia encounter. I think, here, let me switch again once more to the desktop scene. Whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Pokemon Sleep. Let's take a look and see who's gonna show up. I obviously have my team of 5, but I want to see. Who do you see? Right run who's coming here. Sleeping Haunter, Slowpoke, give someone some energy, Trico, actually, cool. I'll go plus Pikachu here. Bunch of stuff. Bunch of berries. Oh, he's got one more ingredient. And Sudowoodo. He got a candy or 2 for us, cool. And his skill went off. More berries. And Snorlax is up to 5. Probably be up a great rank after we do a little bit of cooking here. That's a mission completed, cool. And Dugtrio, shiny Dugtrio. I love these guys. The shinies on the side. That's really sweet. Oh, and another apple. Thank you. Okay. We have some incense that we could use, actually, but I need to save it because I don't have any Poke Biscuits to befriend them in the morning. So, okay, we're gonna come here, get cooking, make him some dinner. I'll cook, see what recipe we make. Tomatoes and just those ones? I think this might be a new one, maybe. I don't know. Let's figure out, is this a new recipe? No, we made a solar powered tomato curry before, many times. Okay, that's up to level 7 now, so it's a little bit more powerful. And everyone's gonna eat up. We're gonna see all the meeting. Okay. It's going up. Yep, there he is. Great. Rank 1. Well, and he grows a little bit bigger. Alright, so let me go claim the missions here. And let's get back into the comments. I just wanted to do that quickly. I thought that'd be a little bit fun. Oh, we got just some dream shards there, so wow, that was not that great of a little thing there, but I'll still take it. You know, every little item I can get helps, I suppose. I don't know if there's anything else for me to really do here. Let me just check my bag, see if there's any items that I should use at the moment. I'll keep hold on to all of those low candies right now. But I will use all of these clusters for the dream shards. I do not need to hold on to those. Candy looking. It's funny how Pokemon Go has Pokemon Candy and Pokemon Sleep has Pokemon Candy. Funny thing to have in common. You even get to transfer the Pokemon away to the professor for candy. Makes you think. 14 Darkrai candy, but I did not catch myself that Darkrai. One of the most candy right now is Psyduck, ironically. There's no one that I really use that I can power up at the moment, I don't think. So, I don't really know how it all works anyways, like what the really point is of some of these things, you know, what's better than not. I don't know. I just gonna keep playing and have fun as I go along. Not really stressed out, you know, optimizing a Pokemon Sleep game. I don't need to go hardcore for Pokemon Sleep. Like, come on. Hardcore sleeping? Has anyone heard of that? Competitive sleeping. It's funny. I could probably get a reward in that. Or for not being able to anyways, lately. Water again. Over an hour and a half mark now, which is cool. Probably will go until maybe a bit after 1. I'm not sure. I'd say I would like to go maybe until like 2 a.m. But you know, that was before I remembered already. It's not actually Tuesday. Well, it is now, but yeah, new Invincible episode doesn't come out until like 24 hours and an extra 2.5 hours. So if I do live stream again late tomorrow, that's probably when I'd want to do a little bit of a longer live stream till that time. But I will try to salvage my sleep schedule the best I can tonight. I just know it's gonna take a little bit longer to get to sleep, like I said, so keep going. Gotta put over a little bit of progress in I can. Or I run out of my energy as per usual. I just need to keep myself a little bit occupied here. I know, but I don't know what to do. So I want to still obviously pay attention to everything. Here. So, that there, the Twitch little dashboard and all that. Not me in the way. Just gonna check on some things. Yeah. Guys, I don't think I do at all, period. So some of them do every once in a while. And some of these platforms are very dead sometimes. If I had to start practically zero again, I'd like to go off of here. I also could take a break from using Facebook for a while. I haven't had any growth on it at all. Or any interaction outside of just, you know, friends that have me on Facebook. I think Shiny Dox was the first time I actually got like on a Facebook post there that wasn't a reel. I'm pretty happy about that for sure. Although I wonder maybe that's part of my problem. Reels. No, I did post. I did post reels for the Shiny Deoxys, right? And I did actually get quite a good amount of views off of that one. So nothing to scoff at. 244 views. I think I should probably also make a short form clip of like actually catching the Shiny Deoxys. That to my social medias as well, because if I can do that, that'll be another way to, you know, kind of show off my Shiny Access a little bit more, and maybe get a little bit more, you know, interaction or engagement, just more views, basically. I do have to run to the bathroom real quick. We're gonna do a quick little bathroom break while we switch to Toadcam. Quick ad break on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. I'll be right back. Alright, Toadcam break with the cam cover. like the burp hiccups right now. I'm hiccuping right now. I am hiccuping all night long. If my calculations are correct. I hate when this happens. Fuck. I hope a little on a toad can potentially been some decent entertainment. Crap, dude. Glad that at the very least I didn't have to spend a bunch of time cleaning me up because of the fact that she peed on the pillow that I have on the floor for her. It's just a really crappy, floppy, uncomfortable pillow that I don't want to use. But it makes me glad that I picked up the one that I was second guessing using. So I'll have more for her as well and have two pillows on the floor. So she can play all crazy the way she likes. Since I wasn't using that for a bit, but I am again now. I really do need better pillows, man. Oh. Let me hold my breath for a second. This is my trick. Stopping my hiccups. That's how I get rid of my hiccups. I hold my breath for like at least a minute, plug my nose. Nice big breath bear. Usually I exhale it, really blow out all the air. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I do that. But yeah, just one good inhale, hold breath, plug the nose, hiccups gone. It works like magic, dude. I can't remember where I got this from, but I saw this like video of Markiplier. He said like his trick was like just stop hiccuping. And I'm like, dude, if it was that goddamn easy, I would never have hiccups in my life. Like my throat spasms. My throat is physically spasming. I need to freaking do something to make it stop. Physically, other than mentally. It's not mental, you know. Holding my breath does the trick perfectly. Sometimes it'll come back and I'll have to do it again. Probably a little bit longer, is why it doesn't work all that well. Oh crap. I forgot to change back to the right scene. But yeah, it's a good little fun magic trick. If any of you guys have hiccups, that's how you deal with that. Okay, so we're at 365 encounters. That's not too bad. We got like 10 more minutes left to get 2 hours, so we'll go for a little bit longer. Probably need to find something else to keep myself occupied here. I'm gonna check YouTube. It's cool to see the live stream pop up there on top of my recommended tab. Honestly, it looks so cool. I really do like the thumbnail. Let me show you guys real quick. Here it is, right at the first spot right there. Tell me that's not a decent thumbnail. Like, I'm really proud of my thumbnail skills over the last little while. And I think this one is probably one of the better ones that I've made. I know I probably should have not over around there. It's a little bit more obvious that I'm live streaming it, but I'm gonna private the VOD once it's done and then put it onto the live channel, you know, in a couple of months. So I I think I'll be okay. About that. The rest of that Ludwig video to watch. 33 minutes long. Like maybe about a quarter of the way into it, so what would that be? Like 9 minutes, roughly? 8 minutes? I don't know. Only like somewhere between 7 to 8 minutes into it. I feel like I could definitely probably finish that video before I go to bed, but I don't know. Like, I do like watching, I did really enjoy the last time Ludwig and Michael Reeves did their little tip-to-tip in Japan. They're in China this time around, which is really cool so far. Once again, lots of cool locals, you know, very kindly trying to help them, and some people just be like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? They don't have a translator, they don't have nothing. So, you know, it's been a little bit cringeworthy at times, but I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, part of life is embracing the cringe. And I think, honestly, it's probably one of the better series out there on YouTube modern day right now. It's like, already got the second episode, like, within the day of this series starting, so it's a little enjoyment there. I actually posted early in the morning instead of at like 9 p.m. Posted like this afternoon, actually, so much better than 9 p.m. Because that was like a bedtime watch for a lot of people, I guess. Kind of the same way for me, but then I wake up tomorrow, like, better, dude. Fun never ends. Let's see. But I also rewatched a couple of videos last night from Absol Blogs. See his shiny hunting video on his Deoxys himself. He showed it off in every single game and every single form in XD Gale of Darkness, since it actually shows off the different models for the different forms, depending on which game you have it in. I think, honestly, it is really, really cool to be able to figure these things out. You know, just watching all this content, seeing how they do their things, you know, how they do their videos. I think it's actually a very good little frame of reference for me to be able to get a better idea of the direction I want to take my content in. Because while I'm just focusing on building up the backlog of streams here, you know, actually working on doing the things that I want to do, yeah, down the line, I wouldn't imagine that it's going to be too difficult. Maybe see some good things start to happen. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. Because there's streamers out there that like I really look up to right now. That I like love with their content. But Sidon, who's doing his Roadmaster Plus series again earlier today, like he was saying at some point how like he had like 202 viewers, like maybe 220 something viewers, like when he said this. Like he doesn't make enough from live streaming to be able to actually make a living, you know, to be able to do it full time. And honestly, man, it's really putting things into perspective of how much of a slog it's gonna be just doing Twitch alone. That's why now having live streams on TikTok, I mean, has been probably one of the better, smarter choices that I've done in the last little bit. And if I can find a way to actually increase my actual reach on TikTok, you know, get myself pushed out there, like, I think it was Watch Me Holly, I think it's their freaking name. I don't know, on Twitter. I see her on the like For You page all the time, like giving like streaming tips and stuff. And she was saying that like, using the TikTok Live Studio is what actually got her pushed to the For You page on TikTok instead of like being suppressed. Because the way it actually goes, every single live stream, sometimes I have some people pop in for a bit. You know, I see a bunch of names pop in and out, in and out, in and out for TikTok. But after like the first goddamn 20 to 30 minutes, they're gone. No one else is showing up. No one else is coming in unless like maybe they're following me and they see me live. I don't know. I don't have many people following me on TikTok. Honestly, I know it's gonna take so much more work, so much more effort than I've been putting in. And I think I'm about ready to start doing this stuff. Really start taking that time, make more high quality effort shorts, TikToks, reels, whatever you call them. Make some real actual video content for YouTube, long form. I wanna actually turn this all into at least a little bit more of the vision I have for my future, so I can see how later down the line things might actually end up looking. In the meantime, there's a lot of work that I gotta do just to support myself. Got so many things to worry about, so many things on my mind. I don't want to make my live streaming, my content creation ever be something that like burn me out. I don't want that to become something that I enjoy and love so much. So I don't want to like take it too seriously, you know, quite yet. I don't want to push myself before I'm really ready to dive deep into this. But it's gonna take a little bit more time to figure some things out, so I know whether or not I'm gonna actually be able to do this. Like, I don't know. It's stupid to doubt myself. It's really stupid to doubt myself. I've been telling myself this, trying to give myself a little bit of a pep talk over the last little while, but man, part of me just can't help worry about, you know, whether or not things are actually gonna go as well as I've been hoping. This is my dream, you know, being able to share my love for video games, my love for Pokemon, my love for nature, especially in the Tokyo down there. Maple has her little hidey hole right in front of the actual camera, easy to see her. All this other stuff, you know, it makes me happier than anything else in the world. So if I could honestly one day be able to actually do this full time, that would be a dream come true. It really would. Just I know Pokemon isn't exactly the most, I guess, I mean, it's like very popular, I know, but with Twitch in particular, I mean, it is not quite this, it does not feel the same, you know. Like, I know this might be weird to say because this has been better than the last time I first started streaming. Honestly, I've been having way more fun and enjoying this way more, and I've just been doing flat out better than when I first started 6 years ago. But it feels so different, the fact that, you know, while I've been participating a lot in like the communities out there, and I've been enjoying that a lot, like the Pokemon community is so active, I actually haven't really seen too much actual growth in my Twitch stream compared to like every other platform, even Twitter lately from this last month, just all the stuff that I've been doing. You know, I want to do better. I know that's something like that though. Can't really do much about it. It's just the way the algorithm works, or rather lack thereof on Twitch. I just know the only way that number is probably gonna increase naturally is by actually having viewers to be able to raid into other people at the end of my live stream. You know, actually have a community that might want to stick around for a little bit, or just stay for the rest of that person's stream. You know, I'll go off and, you know, end off my night. I don't know. Raiding other people's other communities, that would let other people know that I'm a streamer, you know, and I'm not there, you know, just to advertise myself. I would only raid into people that I legitimately would want to support, and I'd only want to raid for the purpose of supporting, like, the streamers that I raid into. You know, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because, I don't know. It shouldn't be nerve-wracking either. It's so stupid. I just don't want to ever raid into someone with a very bad negative vibe. So I feel like a lot of people I'm probably gonna stick to raiding are probably people that I know in the Pokemon community, and that list is growing more and more. Like every single day, I swear. I feel like there's a lot of good people out there that I could raid if I had the ability to go and raid them. Just, I feel like so anxious about raiding into someone who's bigger than me, like by a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable raiding into the people on the smaller size. You know? But that does make me feel pretty good though. What does make me kind of feel like there's some people I can definitely raid into. But then I have a few people that actually follow me. On Twitter, trying out the community that I feel like since they follow me on there, you know, why not, you know, raid into them, give them a little bit of extra support in that way, since I don't have the means to really do anything financially very often. I did like one little sub a while back, earlier this month, on Party Arlie stream so I could get the Photopia Ditto badge. And I love having Ditto right next to my username, man. It's so cute. Every time I chat, you know, seeing that purple little blob, it's so perfect. But I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like you get many opportunities to be able to go ahead to raid anyone. Usually I stream way too late to have anyone be online to raid into. So I really gotta try and start changing that. Okay, another regular Lugia. I think we had this song playing at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah, I like this song. Honestly, dude, Louis had such good music for all of its different channels. Its philosophy here is so goated. I think this is where I downloaded Peter Griffin. Downloaded Peter Griffin. I downloaded Hamburger Man. Mario, Luigi. King Boo. Homer Simpson. Wow, I got all the Miis. I got all the Miis on my Wii. From the Submission Plaza. Good goddamn times, dude. We lost so many good eras of the internet, dude, to freaking obsolescence. It's such a shame. Such a shame. B, what are you doing? I hear you over my headphones music, scratching the bed. What an animal. Okay, so 105 encounters, and it's 3-1. I'm having some heart palpitations every once in a while again. I'm not a fan of that. I've been having those a little bit today, here and there. Mommy, are you still paying attention? I feel bad asking this, but What if you're not that last slice of cake? If not, it's okay. I understand. You don't have to say yes just because you're on a live stream. But I am actually pretty hungry. I really want that last slice of cake. It's so good. They're sleeping right now, so I don't really want to, you know, make any toast. I don't want to get yelled at by anyone. So, I mean, I'll probably be okay. I don't really need it, but I want it. Just not paying attention, then oh wow. Sucks to be me. Maybe the winner of the Battle Royale should get the slice of cake. Looks like I'm getting my ass kicked though, so maybe I'm not gonna get it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Seriously. I really wouldn't care. I'd rather you have it, to be honest, but if you wanted to offer it to me, I wouldn't complain. I'm going down there. Yeah, oh, I lost. Cake for me. Never mind. Oh, you're 1-0. You got your 500 Poké Coins. No Mega Pokemon unlocked though. Hey, Lugia. Or 11. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer before we get to our next bit. Speak English on me. Get to our next little big milestone. We'll get to 500 today before ending off. I think that would be a good, nice, even number. Maybe even 434, like our time says. Like how many hours and off on that magic number. I think I'll do it. Yeah. Let's do that. Because if we try to go for 500, we'll definitely be here for like 3 hours. And honestly, I'm kind of finding that it's not really worth it to do that on the street, you know, all that often anymore. Like, it's worth it for like things like this, you know, just to do on my own. But I don't have a way to really have the algorithm promote me anywhere on live streaming. So streaming for this long, you know, for the most part, the main benefit is just from the ad revenue I get from, you know, taking my breaks, really eat more, or having to go to the bathroom myself, whatever else that I still do. I think I'd probably be better off just having like more live streams, shorter, like the way I've been doing on a daily basis over the last little while. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, you know what? Crap, I gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back again on the gang. Let's go back to the Toad Cam on Twitch. Twitch will have that break with TikTok to when you're back. Sip water. Yeah, mom, water from the freezer. did that while I was streaming. I don't think I got you that water. You must have done that yourself. Oh. You did that, Mommy. I'm sorry. I was meaning to tell you. I saw you pop into the stream that I would go get it for you myself. You just chat and let me know, and literally type in the chat and let me grab you that water. Oh well. Let's get back into the suffer sets. I want to do a little bit more before we end off tonight. 454, so I guess that'd be like 14 more after this one. Maybe? No, 16 more after this one. Sorry. I can't math. I did not mean to. Epic so soon. But, oh well. Stuff happens. How the live stream doing on YouTube, Sam? I actually got like 3 views, which is not too bad. Longer view duration than normal. That's actually really good. Honestly, it's nice just to see the numbers go up even for a single day. It makes me feel a lot better. You know, it really does help, honestly, you guys supporting the stream, even just by watching for a couple of minutes. You know, it boosts my motivation and confidence so much. I really appreciate you guys so much. Also, 420. Big number right there. Not the number we're ending off on tonight. God, I love this sprite so much. I can't wait to watch it turn red. Last little chat though. I got set up with a 12 2D8 SPs. That is sick. All colors of the rainbow. Some rose too. Those two are the same color of dark blue, I think. Unless it's purple. No, wait, it is. It's indigo. Oh, that's sick. Never mind. Ah, that's so cool. She's got such a sick setup. Oh, I'm looking at the stats. Right over there, what? Oh, Seabad. It's from his FireRed. Whatever it is. I've been seeing it daily on TikTok. I think maybe also on, yeah, but I see it like on TikTok all the time when I open it up. It's cool. There's one little short every single day. Some pretty good motivation, and like it's admirable, very admirable. Counters. I think we'll end off for the night, Omni Gang. You know what? We'll just go with 450. That's good, even number. I think that's the good way to probably go about it. I don't think I can watch any YouTube videos or anything like yet while doing this. I feel like I need to have at least a little bit more of my focus and attention. Wait until spring comes right around this area, man. So all the American toads come back out. I want to find me a boyfriend toad, so there's not, all that empty, lonely space in there. I want her to actually be able to have a happy, long life, unlike, in all the ways that Fresca wasn't able to have before she passed away. Another reset there. 2 more, we're at the number I said we were gonna stop at, but it can never hurt to always do a couple more. Never hurt at all. Just keep going. Over and over and over. Activity here. I know that we getting some diamonds here. A decent amount of money from tonight's live stream. In cents. But it's gonna be the first month of live streaming that I made over $5 after this stream. I'm like 4 cents short right now of my financial spreadsheet. So because it's split up between Twitch and TikTok, it doesn't mean I'm gonna get like Twitch payouts, at the rate of $5 a month. It's only like about 20 cents shy of being $4 on Twitch so far this month. So, I mean, it is quite a bit better still, even from the other months as well, since I've been back to live streaming the last 5 months consistently. But, even if I was making $5 a month with Twitch, ad revenue, monthly Prime sub, I wouldn't actually get a Twitch payout until like 10 months in, every 10 months, maybe 12. So, not that great at all, actually. I wish it was a little bit better, but yeah, Twitch isn't going to be sustainable alone. Doing probably just TikTok with that in addition. I need way more going on in my life. I need to do more with my life. I actually want to be happy and successful here in all the ways that I dream of. I've been such a mess for a long time, These last 5 months have been the first time I finally felt that sense of normalcy that I should have been feeling this whole time. And that feeling kind of scares you every now and then. It's not easy to hold on to. But I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm about ready to start getting into this job hunt again and try to get an actual real proper income. So I'm gonna be honest, I mean, it really helped to be on Ontario work right now. That would be like some financial assistance because I'm my mom's caretaker. I wouldn't have to do any of the job hunting activities to be able to get the money from Ontario works. Because obviously caretakers, it's a job on its own. And especially with someone's health being so, honestly, crappily advanced. I don't know how else to word it. I know that was not worded right, but someone's health issue so advanced, like my mom's, it is a lot of work that I put in every single day to take care of her that no one else in my family knows how to do. I'm literally the expert at it. I think there's like some tax issues that my mom has been having that actually will affect whether or not I'm able to get Ontario Woods, which is such a goddamn annoyance because, you know, I would like to be able to actually have a little bit of independence from Momney, no offense, because I want to be able to be taking care of you more than you take care of me. I mean, Momney does so much for me on the game. It's unreal. She is literally the best mom in the whole wide world. She made me the best pancakes, like literally the day before yesterday, and made this awesome like chicken. Oh my god, mwah. And rice. I think it was corn, maybe carrot. I think it was corn. Oh my god, like she makes the best home cooked meals. You know, she always makes sure, you know, like with my nicotine, you know, I have been struggling to quit for a long time. It's been 6 years of vaping, smoking, ever since my ex got me hooked on these things, and she's been the best help that out of anyone, and actually cutting down and being able to slowly work towards quitting. You know, I would not be who I am without Momney, and that is why I don't care whether I'm on live stream or not. Talking about her, bragging about her. She is the best mom in the whole wide world, and I am eternally grateful for her. I want to be able to do so much more. You know, it's frustrating because some of these things her and I require help with that no one's willing to give us. You know, and it gets us stuck like pretty much in a loop, you know, of asking same questions, asking for help over and over again to no avail. So it's very, very frustrating because I could have probably have had like food every single night, no worries about money. I'd probably have my health card and all of that stuff renewed. Oh, I could probably even able to save up some money and put it away, you know, for emergencies or whatever. I'm sure something. My health, wow, you know, it's not always been really terrible. The last, honestly, I think it's been almost 4 years now since COVID hit me twice and I lost my job. You know, I have not been able to find another job since, and financially things have just gotten harder and harder, that my health's gotten worse. And at this point, you know, it's funny, getting back into my live streaming has actually been giving me enough of a difference here to feel better, where I don't think it's gonna be so far-fetched for me to be able to actually hold at least a part-time job. If I can actually finally find one, just I need to really go harder than I ever have been to actually really grab one here. Because it's not like how it was when I got my first job. All I did was put in one resume, cover letter, and I was golden. One little phone call, yeah, come on over, do a little interview. Alright, come on in on this day. See you then. And I haven't even gotten anything I have gotten no follow-ups from anyone since I've been looking ever since. Looking from the people who made me think I was actually going to be safe to quit and get the job at a different little place of work that was actually a little bit closer. And pay better too, but nope. Of course, you got snubbed for that, and that is just a big, big bummer. It really is. We're at 456 encounters here already. We've definitely gone a little bit longer than I planned on here. It's about to be 2:30, so 2:30 worth of time here. 2 hours 30 minutes. honestly, it's not too bad, honestly. I'm actually happy with the amount that we've gotten done here tonight. Set there. I'll check something right here. Be there. See anything to watch? Honestly, that'd be like my last ditch effort to try and extend this a little bit longer. Find something to watch on YouTube here. Not really anything though. Besides that, like Bloodwood video, I don't really feel like watching that while doing shiny hunting. No. That's a video I feel like I'd actually want to have my focus for, to pay attention to the video, since I'm not gonna understand half the shit that's being said in it. I mean, I could probably cobble together up a little bit of understanding of Japanese, but Chinese? Hell no. I have zero experience with Chinese. I want to actually enjoy, you know, all the Chinese culture and you know, friendly locals, you know, on camera, and their conversations, banter, whatever happens in the tip to tip in China. I want to be able to actually pay attention to it, lock in. That's why I stopped watching it part of the way through. Oh, PP Carrot, that's right. That's another little video I enjoy watching. It is a little bit long. I don't know. I'm gonna add this to the watch later though. I need to start using that a little bit more often. Watch later thing. As Canada's last episode that came out on Sunday. Wow, he finally connected his vivarium system to the outside world with adding in that new glass bridge connecting the Canopy Vivarium to his Grasslands Vivarium that was originally unconnected to everything else. Well, with that finally connected, that little glass bridge led to a hole in a glass box to the outside world. And at the very end, he revealed what the purpose of it is. He's putting in a goddamn bee box in his vivariums. He's literally having bees, a beehive in his vivariums, with a hole for the outside world so they can go do their thing. Like, there's sweat bees, not there's stingless bees. I don't know what kind. I don't know if sweat bees are stingless or not. I had one sweat bee actually fly out of the 180-gallon tank driftwood that I got from my papa one, like shortly after I got it, like a day or two later. So I had to let that guy out. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for next week's little Ants Canada video. It's gonna be really cool. There's so much good content right now. You know, Ants Canada, even if I don't agree with his views on AI, I love his content. I love what he does. And the Ludwig stuff, that's gonna be a bunch of enjoyable watches. All the Pokemon stuff, as always. Whenever that stuff is there for me to watch. I do need to finish Legend ZA playing it so I can catch up on all of the actual Legend ZA videos that have come out. Like, I know Absol Blogs has got at least a couple, man. There's ones like his Legend ZA movie I'm gonna enjoy watching big time. And then catching Deontay in a heavy ball, the rarest possible like chance ball to catch Deontay in, which I think is very, very cool. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, a lot for me to watch. But Omnigame, we're about almost close to halfway to where we encountered our shiny Deoxys in terms of encounters. We're definitely getting some good progress in tonight. Alright, 470. So we're gonna do a few more here, keep going, and I think that'll be a good call on quit point. Open up the shiny decks here. I want to my hunts. I want to update the encounters for Lugia. At 405, I imagine. Keep going a little bit longer, Omni King. I think 2.5 hour long stream was a very good amount of time to stream for. I'm really happy we're able to have a more normal length stream compared to how we've been for like the majority of this month. I feel like with shiny hunting especially, it's going to be important to be streaming for this long while doing this stuff, because I mean, the time really gets eaten up, you know, doing this stuff very, very fast. So to me, I mean, I know I went for an hour and a little bit, you know, the last few streams that we did shiny hunting for Deoxys, and last stream yesterday for, you know, more shiny Lugia hunting when we started this. But man, it just leaves me wanting so much more. So much more, because it feels like the hour goes by like that. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Let's just keep going. There. I'm just gonna keep. Maybe a look at Twitch, see if there's anyone I can raid into. That would be cool. The only person I really recognize that's live is Skyfish Jack, but I don't really think I've watched him all that often. So I don't know. He's part of the Pokémon community. I don't have anything to worry about from him. That's not why I would want to raid him. Just, I don't know. I feel so awkward reading into someone's community, you know, that I don't actually really recognize all that well. You know, I mean that I'm not like familiar with. I mean, I wouldn't wanna, you know, be all awkward and embarrass myself, even if it's not technically gonna be a live stream after the raid happens. Pokegame is live. I think, honestly, out of everyone who's live right now, the only one that I'd really probably want to watch, maybe even raid into, be Worst, or doing some Heart Gold and Soul Silver Battle Factory speedruns still. Level 50 doubles. Honestly, I do love Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I love speedrunning, honestly. I've always kind of really loved that stuff since I was into watching content, streams from that stuff. I don't know, but he's so much bigger than me. I'd feel way more self-conscious about raiding into him with a single viewer. Like, if there's anyone here that I'd want to watch myself, like, then I'd raid into them guaranteed, but there's no one here that I've been watching that I'd want to watch. But there's Moist Critical here on Twitch I'm following. I haven't really been following him anymore. I haven't really been enjoying his content all that much. Please don't kill me, but I just don't want to follow him on Twitch there anything, I'll just probably stick to following him on YouTube, leave it at that. But no one for me to raid tonight. Not raiding tonight. 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 3 viewers. It would be probably too small to do a raid. I don't know. It'd probably come across as attention seeking more than anything else. Am I wrong to feel that way? Like, I can't be the only one who would feel that way, honestly. You know? 'Cause I always try to be respectful, you know, wherever I go. You know, online, in person, whoever it is. You know, even people who absolutely don't deserve any respect whatsoever. I always try to be respectful in any way I can be. Treat everyone with kindness. I don't know why anyone would actually pay saying out loud, putting in the words like this. No reason for me to be self-conscious about rating into someone else. Yeah, there's no one I really want to watch, I guess. It's just the only problem. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing a little bit more. Get to 500 encounters, and that's where we're gonna end off. Honestly, crazy that she had an accident. I can't believe she had an accident, man. Right when I had just walked her right before I hit live. I'm smart enough to take her for a walk before I stream, but she still has so much more left in her. They can't even really be mad at her, honestly. I can't be mad at her while I'm live streaming, dude. Like, she could have been asking me because I'm like so into this, you know, into my live stream. I probably just missed a cue. No forgiveness even really needed. I don't even need to forgive her. I'm not mad, honestly. It's impossible for me to get mad at her sometimes. I love her so much. She really is the best thing to happen to me. She really is. Besides my mom. Well, that happened to her, so. What, you get tired of that? Funny dog, you started it. You started it, puppy. You started it. Yeah, honestly, I really do appreciate having some nice chill music, like the bass here from Sonic Adventure 2. And the playlist, man, it really does help me feel a lot more chill when I'm having like quieter moments like this. I do feel like my anxiety is watching way longer. I keep live streaming. 8 more encounters until we get to 500. Almost 3 hours for 340 encounters and 493. And there's Arceus' Pokedex number. Honestly, pretty good, Dominic gang. We're doing pretty good. Realizing though, I still have no idea what I'm gonna do about the last 2 channel points redemptions, because the fact that I got rid of the activated choke cam and cricket cam ones, since it really is gonna have the choke cam just on most of the time, if not always, and the cricket cam on, you know, when I actually have it on during the day if I want it on. Feel like there's, I don't know, gotta be some form, a couple of ideas I could have to fill it back up to a total of 50 channel points redemptions on Twitch. Technically it's 51 right now, but it would be 53 if I had 2 more. So, not many people have all their channel points redemptions all filled out. But I did, even though these two kind of defunct. And I'm proud of that. I'd love to have any ideas from you on the gang if anyone comes up with anything. And that's the end of that bottle of water. So, 2 more soft resets after this. You love Lugia so much. How many duplicate Lugias I've seen. Knowing how the RNG works, you know. Just makes me wonder. I love this song, man. Cypher's Lab is so sick. What a goddamn nostalgic classic, man. The harmonica, the piano. Chef's Kiss to my ears. I've been saying Chef's Kiss a lot lately. I think the repetitiveness of me saying little phrases like that every now and then should have been like a clear-cut sign to everyone growing up when I was a little kid and up to this point that I was autistic or had ADHD or something, man. Because, like, seriously, dude, it infuriates me how, like, much of a one-trick pony my vocabulary seems to me sometimes, you know? I don't even mean to sound so repetitive, you know? It's a little bit frustrating to me because I feel like I wonder why no one cares what I have to say. I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again. After already having a hard time, you know, even remember, after even remember like what I was even saying in the first place, I already go off track, off trail. God, man. I really do need more friends or a job to get back to being, you know, a little more used to actual conversation. Bless me there. We are at 504 encounters. Just gonna go until we hit the full 3 hours long for the stream. We've already come this far. I might as well see this through. Soft reset there. Another refresh on Twitch in case there is going to be anyone I could raid into. There's even less people live now, jeez. Anyone else live that I'm not following? That I know? I feel like I should know Sammy Snow. He's doing the skirmish event. I actually just joined one of the shiny hunting discords. Phase, I think it is. I don't know, Phase Discord. I'm actually really happy that I paid attention to some of the socials that some people had, so I can do that. I'd really enjoy being able to participate in some Pokemon events in the future. If I actually have the chance. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Ah. Once again, if she comes up with being someone that I'm not really all that familiar with, I don't know. I wouldn't want to like upset anyone, you know? Or, I guess. Raid and run. You know, oh, it was so late. People are understanding of that stuff. My anxiety, God, I hate it. Yeah, we're definitely about halfway there. And just like a few encounters too. How many encounters it took to get the Shining Doxus? I'm very happy with our progress. Probably do this last 3 encounters. And at 5:15, actually. No, I'm just gonna keep going. Still, I got 10 minutes. I can't wait more encounters. It's just so boring to do the same little butt presses, look it up. I need probably stress ball or something to keep me occupied while I'm doing these Shining Hunting streams, so I can't find anything to watch. A lot of fun things to watch, but just a chance to watch anything. Oh well. There. almost done. 7 minutes more to go here. South set. I feel like I need to have a done stream tweet for once. I'm not gonna do that for Facebook. I don't see a point in doing that. But as long as I have it for Blue Sky and X here, I feel like that'll be nice. Maybe get like a little screeny here of how many encounters we got done. Just get ready to do that. 525. We're definitely over halfway there to the amount of encounters we did for the Oxus. Pretty good progress tonight on the gang. Very good progress tonight. I'm happy with this. I can't wait to be able to get this guy, man. Having a shiny Lugia and XD001 next to each other, dude. Shadow Lugia and this guy together would be so sick. Like, you have no idea how sick it would be. Oh. Almost done. Less than 5 minutes to go. Now we've been live for 3 hours, and there's gonna be no better point than to probably finish things off. Probably do. Here, keep myself a little bit more occupied in these last few minutes. Let's open up the schedule here. What was I gonna do on Tuesday? I think it was Myth Trainer Tuesday, but also there's the new Minecraft drop coming out tomorrow. Well, baby animals, retexture, name tags, these crap. I don't know. It makes me kind of want to play some Minecraft tomorrow. It's pretty cool. And on Wednesday, you know, for a variety days to do that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. There's 530 there. Counter 530. I guess tomorrow it's either gonna be Pokemon Legends ZA again, or we're gonna do Minecraft. I guess that's what it's looking like. So just open that back up here. Let's keep at it. Couple more resets on the gang. Take Pikachu Cut Cozy off of my coffee now. I never actually had the coffee on stream. I finished it like way before I went live. I got it way before I went live. So yeah, y'all didn't get to see this get shown off in the stream today. I'm sorry. Belongs. Get some more encounters. I wonder if with the Shiny Dex website app thing, when I'm done shiny hunting Lugia, when I finally get that thing to shine and get it to catch or mark it as a fail, if it's actually gonna, you know, add it to my dex, or if I'm gonna have to like do that separately. I really hope it would work like that. Because depending on how like much more intuitive this app is to work, as I figure it out, I'll probably want to use it way more often and probably try to integrate it into my stream a little bit more. But it would just cost money to be able to actually do like a lot of the other things that it's capable of, and I'm not looking to get another subscription for anything, especially when all its really real purpose is to me at the moment is just to keep track of the very few shiny Pokemon that I'm finding and hunting. I can't do the phases for my hunts though. I can't show if it's a phase on the shiny dex, which is the only unfortunate thing. I feel like you shouldn't have to pay for that, but it is what it is. I'm not in a position to complain. It's a free app for the most part that you don't need to even pay to access. So, you know, I'm just grateful that it's a tool that exists for me. I'll leave it at that, man. Honestly, don't need to be all greedy. It's been 3 hours here. Almost 3 hours. Very, very much. Okay, there you go. And the last encounter was done exactly at 3 hours on the dot. Not shiny. It makes sense, but here we go, Omni Gang. That was a lot of encounters. That was almost straight up 400 encounters today. 3 hours? That's really good pace. I'm happy with this. Go TMC. Have a little check up here. Pull out the belt. Oh, it's now okay. Oh, she's still in her hole. I don't see it. Oh well. I think good point. Just end things off. That was what? Just check again. 139 encounters. 139 encounters. I'm just gonna mark that on the game, and that should be it. That should be good. So, day 2, stream number 2 of Shiny Hunting for Lugia. We got half as many encounters as we did in 7 streams hunting for Shiny Deoxys. I think this was a very good stream, and this is a great point to end things off on. I know I'm probably going to be awake for a little bit longer. Not quite that tired yet, but I can feel a migraine coming on a little bit here. So I don't have much longer in me. I don't have much more. God, I do have to pee. Should I run to the bathroom? Because I have that piece of cake. I'm actually feeling like I'm starving, dude. We don't have much at all. You know what? Okay, we're not done streaming yet. Omni Gang, screw it. I'll be right back one more time here. One more time, I'll be right back. Okay. Almost back from that ad break on Twitch. Back just in time. Let's get rid of the back. So back to the console scene. A couple more encounters here. We might just get to 550 at least. We might get just at least 550. Welcome back from the ad break. Okay, here we go. Back on. Shit, no.
5-second rule, dude.
Go on to the bunch, actually.
Dog.
Got it. That wouldn't have been good. Last thing had the dog position. Okay. I feel like this is a perfect song for Shiny Hunting. I don't know why. No, I do know why. This game corner theme from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? Shiny hunting. Basically just gambling. Except the only thing you're gambling away is your time. It's a gamble of how long it's going to take every single time. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. All RNGesus' face. This is all in his domain. RNGesus. So, yeah. Having a game corner theme while shiny hunting. It's perfect. I'm in Gambler's Paradise.
Okay.
One more encounters, and that's where we're finishing off tonight. Alright. 550 encounters is actually really good. Good progress. I'm so happy that we got this far, man. Alright, much longer. Alright. Second last one for tonight. No, it's not gonna be shiny. But God, I really did enjoy doing this, dude. I needed to honestly find something like this to bring back like my happiness, man. Like the level of endorphins, man, and happiness I felt from getting that shiny Deoxys is unreal. I can't wait for the next shiny I find. Whether it's gonna be Lugia or Jirachi, which is gonna be probably when I get a shiny hunt next. Do a little bit of a shiny hunting stream for Jirachi, so that way I'm not doing like the same one over and over and over again. I get some progress into like my other targets. Which reminds me, I do need to add that. Oh, let's see. What is this? Jirachi. Coliseum for this? I guess so. Maybe. Yeah. Coliseum. Yeah. At 14 encounters for Jirachi, so like that. That hunt. There we go. There's 2 active hunts there. And with shiny decks, without paying for it, I can have a maximum of 5 hunts. So I got my first 2 done there. Pretty sweet. Pretty happy with that. I think we'll do 5 more encounters, and then we're good. Do a nice even 400 total encounters tonight. 400 in total. We start at 160. We're about to be at 560. That is really great progress. Go to my shiny decks now. Just want to see here. Yeah, it still doesn't show the ones that I'm actually hunting or not. I wish it would show the ones that I was in the middle of tracking, you know. That would be really, really cool. I do have like the one shiny fail with you on my shiny decks, so I do have three total ones logged into here. My Deoxys, shiny Inkay, and the shiny Blue Fail. FireRed, Legend CA, and Legend CA, respectively. Honestly, pretty happy. I'm pretty happy, dude. 9. Do one more, and that's it. I think this is a great live stream. We didn't really do all that great, honestly, in terms of performance. No. It was never about that, honestly. This is about the fun for me. Thank God there's nothing more fun than playing a little bit of Pokemon. Couple more. Couple more, Ed. Then we're done. Set. I think this is probably gonna be our last one right here. There's like 15 seconds left until it's 3:15. Maybe if this is fast enough, we'll do one more reset before it becomes 3:15. And that'll be the final one. Yeah, okay. Here we go. This is the final reset. 563. Go. See, do we get it? No. Better luck next time, Omni Gang. We're gonna have some better luck next time. That's it for us. 3 hours, 15 minutes of live streaming tonight. But it's not what I expected to have in the tank, but that's a couple hours longer than I've been able to do. So, you know what? Take it one day at a time. As long as every little day like this, we get to have a little bit of something new to be able to be proud of. It's good enough for me, man. I'm looking forward to going live again today / tomorrow to do some Pokemon, Legend CA, or Minecraft. Like I said, the new Minecraft update coming out. I do want to do it. I'm not sure if I just want to wait an extra day or not, because it's been so long since I played Legend CA. Like, we really have to get caught up with that game, get that finished, get that first playthrough done, because that's going to be another one of the YouTube videos I want to put out for Pokemon Legend, or I mean for Mid-Trainer Omni on YouTube. But anyways, Omni Gang, like that's it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you take care of yourselves and have yourselves a damn good one. I know, we'll probably go way over the amount of encounters for this shiny Lugia in comparison to the shiny Deoxys, but I'm okay with that completely. I can't wait until we finally get that shine. Take care of yourselves, and good night. See you next time, Omni Gang.
Excuse me.